Some stories are painful, some stories destroy families, and some stories begin with one small decision that changes everything forever. This is the story of a husband who risked his career for love, a wife who thought she was doing something harmless, and one laptop that ended a marriage. What started as a funeral trip to Nigeria quickly became a nightmare neither of them saw coming. Listen carefully, because by the end of this story, you'll understand why one innocent mistake can sometimes cost everything. He had 2 laptops. One belonged to the foreign bank he worked for in London. The other was his personal laptop, the one he used for his private business and everyday life. Then tragedy struck. His wife's father passed away in Nigeria. The wife was granted compassionate leave to attend the funeral, but the husband was denied leave from work. His company made it clear he was not allowed to travel out of the UK. But his wife begged him. She wanted her husband beside her during one of the hardest moments of her life. After a lot of pressure, he finally agreed to take the risk. Before traveling, he created a setup that would make it appear as though he was still working from the UK. He mirrored his office laptop to his personal laptop and left everything connected remotely so he could continue responding to emails and work calls from Nigeria without raising suspicion. The plan was simple. Fly to Nigeria on Friday, attend the burial, return to London by Sunday. At first, everything worked perfectly. Once they arrived in Nigeria, he carefully set up his personal laptop inside the hotel room. Anytime work messages came in, he handled them immediately. By Saturday morning, he had already attended work meetings remotely, and everything seemed under control. Later that day, he went with his wife to the burial rites, greeted family members, and paid his respects. But when he returned to the hotel room, his laptop was gone. At first, panic hit him. Then he noticed something strange. The wires and connections around the room had been unplugged carelessly. That was when he realized the laptop had not been stolen. His wife had taken it. He immediately drove to her parents' house, furious and desperate. When he got there, he saw the laptop connected to large speakers and amplifiers. His wife had handed it to her older brother so he could play their late father's favorite songs during the gathering. The husband froze. He knew causing a scene during a funeral would only make things worse, so he quietly returned to the hotel and waited anxiously for the laptop to be brought back. Hours passed. Close to midnight, the laptop was finally returned, but by then, the damage had already been done. His office system had detected unusual disconnections and flagged the laptop's location in Nigeria. His team lead had already sent messages asking why his work device appeared outside the UK and why he had suddenly gone offline during important tasks. The husband was devastated. He tried reconnecting everything and doing damage control, but deep down he knew things were slipping out of his hands. That night, he confronted his wife. He told her she had betrayed his trust. He reminded her that he risked his job just to support her during her father's burial. According to him, she knew exactly how dangerous the situation was, yet she still removed the laptop from the setup just to play music. He told her, "If I lose this job because of this marriage is over." The wife broke down and insisted she never meant any harm. She said her brother only wanted to play their father's favorite songs for family and friends who came to mourn. She claimed she didn't think deeply about the consequences to her was just a laptop. But to the husband, it was far bigger than that. He believed this was not just an innocent mistake. He said his wife had always ignored boundaries and pushed people into uncomfortable situations whenever she wanted something done. Weeks later, they returned to the UK. Then, the worst happened. The husband lost his job. After that, he asked for a divorce, but the wife could not understand why. She kept saying, "Jobs are replaceable. Marriage is not." The husband disagreed completely. To him, it was never only about the laptop. It was about trust, boundaries, sacrifice, and the feeling that the person he risked everything for did not protect him when it mattered most. Now the question is, was the husband overreacting? Or did the wife truly destroy the foundation of their marriage with one careless decision?